So I started going to Young Life my sophomore year, and I really didn't really understand what was going on with it. It was really confusing and overwhelming. I was like, why are all these kids hanging out in a basement on a Wednesday night?
It's been a pretty exciting year with Young Life in Eastern Cincinnati. As far as God moving obstacles, I feel like I have seen Him creating space for us to get to places that we have been longing to get ministry to.
One way that I have gotten to see God move at CHCA Young Life is simply that I can say that there is a CHCA Young Life. Zach and I got asked about a year ago to do a summer trip for CHCA, and we thought we were just volunteering for one trip and that would be it. But slowly we started to see that we were meant to be there, and that this had been something that had been prayed for around 12 years at that point.
For a long time, since I've been placed, club has just been something that didn't really work at Marymount, and we labored over that for a long time. We prayed over that for a long time, and recently, over the past 2 semesters, we've had parents that have been willing to take us in and cook us dinner and serve us and let us use their basement. We're just very thankful for the answered prayer of having it work at a place where previously we were struggling to make it happen.
I feel like I see God moving mountains in the lives of teenagers that I know, which has been real exciting for me. There's some Mason students who, as high school freshmen, were tricky.
It's just been a place where it makes the gospel real to kids. It makes it so it's relatable to us, to high schoolers, and it's made me realize that God loves me even when I'm broken and sad, just like all of my other friends here.
It's just really cool to go through this journey of following Christ and loving Christ with people who know and understand the things I'm going through, and people who I feel comfortable sharing information with.
I've watched some of those kids not only respond in ways that are exciting for them to follow God and align their lives with that, but also that has led them to be Sunday school teachers at the church I go to for my kids.
Hey, you can afford what you want.
We moved to Mason from Madeira this past year, and that was solely to be closer to Mason Young Life. Got a house there, and it's just been night and day different how God has used that as something to help just fan the flames of Mason Young Life. It's been really exciting having high school kids over at our house fairly regularly, and just being able to be convenient, not only that we are moving into their world, but they are also moving into our world too.
It started with a trip to camp of about 15 students, and now this past trip we brought 50 students, and now we're bringing 80 students to fall weekend.
Ultimately, Young Life has saved my life by showing me the identity of Jesus Christ, showing me how He loves me, what that means for me, and what that means for my future. My life has been greatly improved by following the Lord, and I couldn't have done this without Young Life.
So the past year of Young Life has been completely life-changing for me. It's brought me such a true community of friends that push me closer to Jesus each and every day. They helped me to stop putting my worth into things like school and other people's approval and relationships, and helped me to find true life in following Jesus.